Chicago Network is on the air. Hello, everybody. I am Ryan Yannishatis, and it is time to focus. And today we're focusing on the Major League Baseball playoffs and the wild card. Of course, last week was the best of three wild card. Of course, the higher seed, the better seed, got to play the 3 games at home, where the lower seed had to win at least 2 of 3 on the road to be able to advance to the division series. Let's first look at the American League. And the American League, actually, I projected both of these right, and these were the 2 upsets. Houston loses 2 in a row to the Detroit Tigers, and that actually, the only reason I took that is because Houston had so much, it just seems like they had so much pressure on them to be able to go in there at home and be able to take advantage of a young Tiger team. And it just seemed like they're pressing so much. They had a nice run. Of course, they were really bad early in the season. Even the Cubs swept them, but then they were able to come out, play really well, won that division handily. And then all of a sudden the pressure goes on because you're facing a Tiger team that has nothing to lose. They're going in there. No one expected them to be there. They had a great second about end of August and September to get into the playoffs, and that was it. And then, so that right there led me to believe that with no pressure, Tigers come in, they do exactly that. Tyreek Skubal did unbelievable in the first game, and they were able to take advantage. The Astros looked like they were going to win win game 2, and all of a sudden the Tigers just said, you know what, no, you're not. You might take the lead, but we're going to take it right back. They did it. Tigers win both games. They advance to face the Cleveland Guardians in the division series. Then on the other side, Kansas City Royals, they're able to take both games in Baltimore. The reason I thought that was going to happen was because Baltimore just seems to be, I mean, could they be the version of the Brewers, the American League version, where let's just win in the regular season, in the playoffs, the bats just shut up. The pitching doesn't do well, and that's exactly what happened. Some young talent. I mean, the Royals still have Salvador Perez, who was on the World Series team in 2015. But still, nothing to play for. Bobby Witt Jr., not nothing to play for. No pressure is what I mean. And they went into Baltimore. Baltimore's got swept 2 years in a row at home after having great seasons. So something needs to be fixed there. I don't know if it's the manager, Brendan Hyde, who was actually one of the coaches for the Cubs when they won their World Series. But they've lost 2 years in a row, so they got problems brewing. But nice job by the Kansas City Royals, and 3 teams from the American League Central that no one thought was so good are in the division series. So congratulations to the Tigers. Congratulations to the Royals. Now let's shift gears to the National League first, and the San Diego Padres taking 2 in a row from the Atlanta Braves. Braves were my World Series pick, but a healthy Brave team. They really were able to overcome the odds, get in the playoffs. I know it was weird on that Monday. They won. They split with the Mets. Both of them and the Mets got in. And I just think the Braves they got to the playoffs. So that's all they could do. The Padres are a juggernaut. They got Fernando Tatis Jr. is on fire. Manny Machado's on fire. They got great pitching. I mean, if it would have went to a game, if they had resting Dylan Cease and Yu Darvish, that rotation's so good. So, I mean, overall, everything was going the Padres' way. They took it. They were at home. Great job. They're the only home team to be able to win in the wild card. So great job by the Padres. They advance. And then you go to the Brewers and the Mets. This was the only series that wasn't a sweep. Mets take game 1. Brewers take game 2. Game 3, we go to the top of the 9th inning. Brewer fans on the edge of their seats at American Family Field, only for Devin Williams to give up a 3-run homer. The biggest home run in the career of Pete Alonso, and the Mets take a 3-2 lead. Then even Jesse Winker got in on the action, and the Mets win the finale, and they take the series and break the hearts of Wisconsin. Thank you. Now, I know fans, and I mean, the way even I said that there makes us believe that I was rooting against the Brewers. I had the Brewers. Listen to Brewer fans, because that is your crew. Hashtag this is your crew. Your crew is a team that are, like the Orioles, great in the regular season. Congratulations, you win the worst division. But you get in the playoffs and you get completely outmatched, which tells you how bad the NL Central is. They don't stand a chance. The Cubs are the last team in 2016 to do anything out of the National League Central. Cardinals, Reds, and Brewers have the longest series losing streaks in playoffs. So, I mean, they just keep losing them. The NL Central sucks. So exactly that, Brewers. I picked you guys to win the National League Championship Series. And so don't think that I root against you. I don't root against teams. I'm bigger than that. I root for my team. If my team's not there, whatever. So I thought you guys were going to win. But if I was in Illinois, I had Pete Alonso getting that betting, or if I was in Illinois, I would have bet him to hit a home run. I felt that there. So congratulations to the Mets, Padres, the Royals, and the Tigers. Tigers face the Guardians, Royals face the Yankees, Mets face the Phillies, and the Padres face the Dodgers. That is your division series, and we'll have an update and a recap of that coming up next week on The Focus. But that is that for the playoffs today. Tomorrow we're going to focus on the Northwestern Wildcats as they face the undefeated Indiana Hoosiers at Martin Stadium. So we'll see how that goes. So everyone have a great Wednesday. We're back Thursday with Northwestern. I'm Ryan Yatashatis from the Hello Chicago Network, and we are the focus of Chicago sports.